So if I click on that and if I acquire an image, well, that's what I'm looking at over there right now. I was seeing some noise here, so I just wanted to get rid of it. So I just changed some parameters. Ignore what I did. You won't have to do that. That's the default now, so it's great. All right. Anyway, whatever.
I see when you acquire the image there, the image is kind of built, like noisy very much.
But yeah, we're taking control of the column scans. So when I take control of column scans, the SCM becomes a slave to the X-ray system. So no, you don't have an image here. This is just random scan. It's nothing. There's no scans anymore. So that's why this image goes away. As soon as I hit acquire, that image is history. And now it comes down here. So this is our image now. So one important thing about acquiring this image is, see this magnification up here? You want to make sure that number is accurate. Because it throws up a micron marker, we want to make sure that micron marker is good. So what magnification are we at?
About 600.
It's not about 600. Is it 602, 610?
587.
All right, so it's not about 600. In the world of SCMs and micron markers, about 600 doesn't fly. All right, so the magnification is what, 587?
Yep.
You put down that correct magnification in, you reacquire the image, and now this micron marker will scale accordingly so we can actually measure things. All right, so after that came in, now we have features here. One feature is image annotation. So I come here and I could, label stuff. I could, blah, 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 blah. Sample 75, it's important, whatever. I can measure features, right? Just like I can do on the SCM. So you have a bunch of stuff here as well. Great. Delete the annotations, success. We have another feature as we go down the pull downs. We see something that says image morphology. We can click on that. This is a bright and dark histogram, and I can apply this histogram, for instance, and anything it sees in white will think it's a particle. So if I go undo, it brings everything back again. So if I color this graph, undo, and color the graph, apply, then I could erode. I could dilate, bring it back. I could pick up criteria, setup. I can measure area. Okay, area, and let's go area, and let's go length. Okay, that's a criteria. Okay, then you just go measure. And it goes through and measures those pretty quickly. So it's a poor man's particle size analysis. Undo, 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 and then remove the labels. Great. I can come down here, go image segmentation, and again, I can color this curve. I can pick a color. I don't know what that is, fuchsia, I don't know what that is. Color that curve, pick green, throw that in, color this, pick bright, throw that in, color that. So I could color and segment this image. Just following the flow chart is all I'm doing. And then I just have an image adjust, and I could go in here, go display, and I could adjust contrast and brightness and so on. Just follow the flow chart. Then I can go export, and I can export this as a JPEG, TIFF, whatever, bitmap, I don't know, have at it. Right now I'm just going to do a JPEG. So that's my flow chart. And then back. So now I'm back in the imaging flow chart again. Now, the image tab gives us some more features than the flow chart. So the image tab, as we acquire a new image, and all of a sudden we see this multi-point acquisition, we have a spot, we have a rectangle, we have a freehand. So if I come in here, if I click on a spot, and I drag my mouse on the screen, it becomes a spot, crosshair. So if I come over here and I say, what's that made out of? Let me shrink this window down so I can move this over, move my image window over. So that's point number one, and this is what's in point number. So I do have a lot of, I got a lot of silica there, huge silica peak. So that's a piece of something. Well, I don't even know what that is, right? But I put my beam right there, and it's going to go for that 30 seconds. I'm going to hit stop. make my image window live again so I can get my pull downs for imaging. I could come here and click on rectangle. Sorry, was there a question?
That's it.
Click rectangle, come in and be like, okay, what's this area made out of? So that's the spectra for that area. Now, I'm not looking at everything anymore. I'm taking different areas and points of that sample and looking at them. Make my spectra window live so I can stop the acquisition. Make my image window live so I can do a freehand. And I come in here and be like, give me that.
So when we did the spectrum acquisition, it was from the whole picture, whole area.
Yes. Yeah. Everything that was.
Wait, say that again? You just lost me.
When we did spectrum acquisition, before imaging, it was from the entire.
When I clicked on that window up there, if I hit stop, and I go to my spectra,
Yeah.
working with spectra, and I go acquire spectra, right? That is everything you see there. That is correct. That's what we said, right? Everything you see there. If I decide to acquire an image back, working with digital images, acquire an image, and in the imaging tab, that's what I'm in, imaging tab, that's the spectra tab. If I'm in my imaging tab, then it gives me other features to do. Like I could click on a spot and find out what that spot is made out of. I'm just going to shrink the windows so I could see. Right, so that's an individual spot.